Hey, what's going on? It is Monday, was the 6th, and guess what I got in today? That's right, I got this bad boy in. So we'll be reviewing this for Sideshow Collectibles today. I believe they're shipping out to you guys this month, so look forward to it. I took it out of the brown shipper, but I haven't taken it out of the plastic yet. I just broke the tape that's on there. So let's get into this. And again, thank you for all your support watching the Diamond 3 video. And I really enjoyed doing that. I got a lot of positive feedback for doing the figure and then the breakdown of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was helpful to a couple of you guys, especially if you're thinking about ordering it. And I think I'm going to make that a regular thing on all my figures. This is one of the last ones for Hot Toys that I needed. I just need a T-700 and a T-800 endoskeleton, and then my collection is pretty much complete. So let's pull this off and look at the shiny goodness. Yeah, I haven't even touched it. This is the first time I've actually touching the box. I know a couple of guys that have already gotten it from Hong Kong, direct from a secret base. You know, I was kind of envious of those, but I had this one on order and figured I will wait it out and wait till it gets here. So one of the things I do want to say, on the front, you've got that retro, you know, early Terminator background thing. This is kind of in a mosaic portrait of Arnold as the Terminator. You do have kind of cutouts on here on the cover that I've noticed. You know, look like bullet holes. Well, I do have to say, this has to be one of the heaviest that I have ever received. It's weighty. I think the only one that weighs this much is actually my DX13, and those boxes are heavy in themselves. So I'm really excited to get into this. I actually haven't really watched too many other people's videos just because I didn't want to get salivating too much. You've got the on the back, you've got the view, you know, when Terminator is choking, warning choking hazard, choking. That was a dumbass thing to say. I was reading that same time I said it, when he's scanning everything, basically from his point of view. It's got that type text and everything. Really well done on that. And so one of the things you'll notice if you look, the cutout that's on here is actually shows through the slip cover that's on the back. So we'll set that over there. So on here, you have, you know, the lines. It's telling you who sculpted it, who all the production people are. Hot Toys Presents Movie Masterpiece Series, and this is MMS 238. You know, in the battle damage version. So let's slide this off. We'll pop that right there, and kind of there he is, guys. I know there's a lot of glare from the camera. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut, pull him out, or actually pull off this piece here so you guys can see what all is in here. And so I will be right back, guys. All right, so here we are. Now there are two levels of trays. This is basically almost a DX other than the box. And even with that, this box is pretty nice. In the bottom tray here, I've already pulled off the clear cover that's on it. You get the base, which is a DX style base. And of course I haven't, you get your little instruction sheet here. I haven't pulled out any batteries to put in here yet. So as you can see, you get the road style base. You get a pipe bomb. It does have a string that's singed on the end there. You do get bullet shells there on here, blood splatter on the road. You get, looks like some oil over here, some tire tracks maybe. Very, very well done. Plate says Terminator T-800. And then you get your standard crotch grabber. So let's pop that in real quick. These can always be a little finicky. I've never had one break, but they are super tight to get in there. You kind of have to loosen up the plastic a little bit that I've found. I'm going to actually put that on here in a few minutes off camera. That way, if I break something or scratch something, you guys don't hear me go, son of a beep. All right. So let's get that out of the way and grab tray number 2. And because of the weight, you guys see how that's squishing that down? There's like no support back there on that. That's too funny. This guy is solid. No two ways about it. Hopefully that's all in focus for you. So you get the fully damaged head, which is over here. And I'm actually going to cut here in a second, and with everything all laid out so you guys can see it. So you get the fully damaged head right there. You get the semi-damaged head right there. You get the revolver. You get the initial pistol, like the MMS 117. You get the machine gun, the shotgun. You get some battle damaged hands. You get a pair of fists, full glove fist. You get pistol holding or gun holding right and left hands. You get one hand, which I think is for holding like the barrel of either one of those. And then you get, of course, the hands that are on the figure himself. So what I'm going to do, oh, and you get the sunglasses, which are really freaking cool. I remember when those came out, everybody wanted a pair of, the company was called Gargoyles. So everybody wanted a pair of gargoyle glasses. I don't ask me this because I will deny it to the end, but I remember at the time there was also a cartoon out called The Gargoyles, and I think it was by Disney, and that made me chuckle at the same time. All right, guys, so I'm going to cut right now. We'll get everything all laid out, get you a closer up view, and then wrap this up. And then I'll do a second view where I strip him down like last time and see what makes him tick. So I will be back in just a second. All right, so here we are back again. And why not just carry an extra head with you, just in case you lose the one you got? No, I'll pull that off. I'm just playing around. This, you know, I have to say I'm really pleased with this so far. The boots seem to be a rubberized material as compared to the 117. The pants are a little bit different fabric, but look really good. The jacket, it feels really, really good. I mean, it's really pliable. It's nice. It's not stiff. That's one thing that I have to say about a couple of the others is seems really, really stiff. The glasses do fit on really well. You don't want to force them. They will sit just kind of naturally where they're supposed to. We'll take those off so we don't lose them. They are transparent. They do have a nose bridge on there, which is nice. I'm going to set those off to the side here. The headpiece, just like with a DX, comes off, and I don't think I pulled out the plastic yet. Pull that out, save that. You get button system inside, and I don't know if I got a defective one. I don't know if the batteries are dead. This is not cool, because this one does not light up. That is not cool on so many levels. So the way that it's supposed to work, I may just take the batteries out of here. As you can see on here, you hit the button and the eye lights up. Hopefully, try and make sure you guys can see that good. And it actually lights up pretty bright. I'm really happy with it. This will probably be the head I put on here anyway, so I'm not real concerned with those being bad. I believe it's on a 60-second timer, so once you hit the button, it will go out on its own. We'll go over that stuff in more detail on the next video. Jacket, really, you know, Hot Toys quality, fully aligned. These are pinned down. You've got zippers in there, which not sure if they're functioning or not. You get a little faux pocket right there. You get zipper tabs right there. Actual metal buckle on there. You get the metal tabs for that. Mobility, you actually get some good, even with the jacket on, you get some good mobility both that way. Now this is where it's going to come into a hindrance, is right about there. And you can force it, but you're going to want to let the arm do a majority of it. Now you do get a double bend in the arms, so you can replicate the scene where he's either cutting out his eye, you know, the human eye part, or he's pulling off his glasses. Let me rotate him around. I've got him on the base just to hold him up. You can see on here, the back is battle damaged. The only thing, and I did see this in other videos, that I would have probably done differently, and I'm going to try and zoom you guys in a little bit. The only thing I probably would have done differently is tattered the shirt underneath, to replicate, you know, bullet holes have actually gone through the shirt, because it doesn't make much sense that, you know, you've got blood on there, you've got holes in the jacket and everything, but there's no like battle damage to the body itself. That part doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Let's get him off the stand here. So leg wise, depending on what you're going to do, and feeling in there, it does feel like a double jointed knee. You do get side to side movement in there, and you do get some ankle movement also in there. The weathering is really nice on the pants. You know, it kind of looks like they rubbed it down with some oil and grime and things like that. One thing, and I think I mentioned this in one of my other videos, feeling back here, unless you have the leg really far forward, he does have a full rear end, so you don't have that shelf for the pants to get tucked up into, which is actually really nice. Put him back on the stand because I'm not ready for him to fall yet. So you get that guy, you get the fully damaged head, and now that I got you guys zoomed in here, I'll do that again for you. So you can see that it is actually really bright. The only thing I would say is you can, though it is kind of soft, you could hit it with a hairdryer. You can kind of see the hair ridge line if you're looking at it from the side on that. But other than that, looks great. I like all the weathering and stuff that you can see on the skin here. You can see some endo underneath there. You got some bleeding in the ear. You got the cut there, some bleeding from the mouth. You can see the endoskeleton underneath there. And then, of course, there. It looks really good. I'm really happy with the way that turned out. And I think it is fairly, you know, accurate. I think that this head looks better than this head for some reason. And I'm not sure why there's a difference. I would think that it would be the same, but I actually prefer this one over that. All right, so getting that out for the pistol. And of course, working slide. And I think this is removable. It does appear to be so. Hammer does slide back. This one might replace the 117s because this actually does look better. You get the revolver, which if you're a customizer would actually work well with the Rick Grimes. And of course the, you know, does rotate, does have bullets in the chamber. The shotgun, shotgun's just freaking huge. I don't remember it being that big, but so the slide does work. That does work. It is spring loaded. You've got the strap on there, but does look really, really good. And it's got nice weathering and nice scraping and stuff on there. And then you've got the gun that everybody's been wanting for years. Everybody's been trying to customize, make their own. You've got the strap. It is kind of a set length on there. And I'm pretty sure the pose that I'm going to have him in is holding this in one hand and the shotgun in the other. Slide does work, and this is absolutely fantastic. The clip does come out, and if you guys can see, there are shells in there. And it is actually two clips being held together by, for all intents and purposes, black tape. So they are, you know, you can remove that if you want, but to be movie accurate, there is actually, you know, two things. So it looks movie accurate as if there's electrical tape holding those two pieces together. As far as hands go, you get these two that are the battle damaged. Kind of, I'm going to claw the crap out of your hands. And you can see really nice weathering. You can see the skin tissue, the blood on that fingertip. You can see some endoskeleton underneath that's worn through. So really well done on that. You get two fisted hands. You get two gun holding hands, both right and left. You get one hand, which I believe this is probably for holding the barrel of this gun like so, which fits it very well. And it'd probably work for the shotgun too. And then you get the two kind of relaxed palm hands that are on the figure. And let me back you guys back out. Pull him back into focus because I know he's out. Alright guys, so I really hope, oh, and one thing I forgot, you do get extra wrist pegs. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun to do. I will be doing another video here shortly, going over, just notice it's all cockeyed on there. I will be doing another video shortly, not tonight because it's already late, just featuring how he breaks down all the different parts. They just kick the camera. Oh, one thing I did forget. You do get the instruction sheet telling you how to swap out the heads, how to change out the batteries. It may just be that it's offset. Let's see. LED will run for about 40 seconds, automatically turn off. And then showing you for the batteries for the base, how you can position the LEDs on there, how the glasses go on, and how don't use tweezers, don't use a brush to clean it, and let's see. That's another thing that I noticed on there. Do not bend forearm over 50 degrees, otherwise it may get damaged. You can feel underneath. There's like a flat spot, and I thought that it was defective, and I forgot about the battle damage where the arms actually cut open in there. So that's what you end up feeling in there. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a lot of fun to do. Stick around. I'll have a secondary video coming up in a day or so where we completely break this down, and I will actually compare it to the 117 and show you guys the differences. And other than that, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. Everyone have a great night, and peace out. Alright guys, I couldn't resist doing one last shot with him with the damaged head on, eyes light up, and I'll back you guys out so you can, and this will probably be pretty much my final pose with him, because I just really like that. I'll kick on that other light so you guys can see. Shotgun up in one hand. We got him holding the machine gun. And that's the only hindrance that I have is that yeah, it's a battery saver, but it's, I don't know. I wish the timer was longer. So I hope you guys really enjoy. I really love this guy. If you get a chance, head over to sideshow.com or sideshowtoy.com. Pick him up. He is still available over there. And they do still have them listed as pre-order. So definitely get your copy, if you can. I will talk to you guys all later. Now I'm out.